Welcome to Have a Listen, the podcast.
Montreal Canadiens select from the U.S. National Development Program, Cole Caulfield.
Welcome to the show. It's your boy Lewis.
It's your boy Gibby.
It's your boy Eddie.
What's
going on, people?
Guys.
What's up, boys and girls?
This is it, boys.
Mm-hmm.
This is the podcast that we've all been waiting for. This is what everyone's been waiting for. How do you feel? How was your week? Let's start there.
My week was good. My week was very good. I just got a new router, so my internet is absolutely fuego right now.
Really?
Maximize my my router speed and just living the dream.
Perfect. So
yeah,
that's
nice.
That's what excites your week.
I'm building another
highlight.
Deck. I'm building another deck. I'll post some pics in a little bit. It's an interesting deck. It's a new one. It's like top plate, bottom plate are going to be wood, but the in between is like wire rope. It's like a California style type.
For Leaf fans when they lose.
Yeah.
To hang themselves. What?
Cheers.
What?
Cheers. Yeah.
Okay, what? Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
No, it's just that's it.
So good week. Good week.
Yeah, it's a pretty
you're
decent
good.
week so far.
You're staying distracted. Vinny,
I'm catching
good
some
week.
sun.
Yeah, so I decided to get off Twitter because I didn't want to get fucking involved in all this shit. But then today I said, you know what? I'm going to come back because I'm
Don't
not
call it a comeback.
No, it's because you know what? I mean, I'm not soft, man. You know, it's like I hate all the garbage that goes on behind the scenes, but at the end of the day, I want to fucking be there with my Habs fans, my friends, you know, colleagues and stuff, and fucking cheer on the team. So I'm back on Twitter, and yeah, that's it.
Good. That's where you
Yep.
belong. Me, I've been good. I'll be honest. I've like just, you know, a lot of like listening to Toronto radio is so upsetting. Like I just punch the button that turns it off so many times. I don't want to hear these people. I don't want to hear what these people have to say. They're so cocky. They're like, you know, but I'll tell you one thing, like when it first got announced, okay, we're in the playoffs playing the Leafs, my excitement levels were low because I just wasn't confident in the product, wasn't confident in the team. But obviously as we inch closer towards this, I'm getting excited. You know, I feel it. And it you know, we need to realize that anything could happen. All right. It's the playoffs. We've been in this situation before against the Bruins, Tampa Bay. Okay. Maybe it didn't turn out like we wanted, but it was competitive, not like what people are expecting from this team. And like I said, this team had some opportunities to practice, some healthy bodies coming in. I'm starting to feel better. That's me. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you guys, did you guys see the clip of Carey Price getting pissed off?
That's what brought me
In
back.
practice, right?
Yeah,
That's what brought me back.
smashed his stick over the post or crossbar. What do you guys think of that?
That's
What do you
good.
like? What do you guys
I
like?
like it.
Do you guys
I
like
like
to
it.
see that?
I like the fire. I love the fire.
Yeah, that's what you need.
Yeah, I saw a lot of like negative feedback, like, oh, he's pissed off because he can't find his game and he's done.
No.
I just think
Yeah, go
it's
ahead.
more. I think it's more. Wow, Lewis, you're good for you, Lewis. Good for you. You didn't you
I'm
realize
trying.
you were interrupting.
Okay.
No, but I like it. I personally like it. I think it shows that he cares, and it shows that, listen, I fucked up. I know where I fucked up, and I know that I can make that save. So I like it.
The way I see it is that he's got the CH right on his heart, man. All right. That's the way I saw it today. That's what made me come back to Twitter is when I saw that clip. I'm like, this guy gives a shit. He cares, right? Fine, it's not the French Canadian, whatever, but he knows the history. He knows what this series means, and he's gonna play his best. So I expect him to go in kicking ass. Now the other players, I'm not too sure, but him, I know we can count on him just from what I saw on that clip.
Yeah, no, I like it too. I really think that he needs to be fired up. He needs to care. I think that in the past there's been the issue with him where people used to critique him is because it felt like he was too nonchalant and didn't care enough. I feel like he's fired up. He sees, like, believe me, these guys see what's going on. They see that nobody has given them a chance. It's just like the Pittsburgh series last year. You know, we came into that not playing the best hockey and everybody wrote us off, and, you know, a different thing happened. So temperature check for the playoffs here, boys. How do you feel? You feel fired up? You ready? Are you finally, you think you're locked in? We're one day away here. You locked in?
I think I'm locked in. We're going to chat about a few things, but I'm definitely, like, regardless, this is fucking playoff hockey. Regardless if it's the lineup that I think is going to be the best, I don't care. Regardless of how the series goes, backs are against the wall. Like, there's no pressure on us. Leafs are having some trouble. But, like, I think we're good. I think we're good to go. I'm pretty excited.
All right. On that note, let's get into the song of the day. There's no news, no nothing. Today is happy.
Straight business.
Yeah. Let's get straight to the business. But the song of the day today is "Dick Down and Down." No, I'm just joking.
Dude, it has to be.
But if you have an opportunity, what's the name of the song? It's "Dick Down in Dallas" by somebody Lewis.
Trey Lewis.
Trey Lewis.
It's
Trey
your,
Lewis is "Dick
your alias.
Down in Dallas." It's a song that I produced, so just give her a lookie. It's a great song. But today's song is for the Habs. It's Van Halen right now, because the time is right now to prove the haters wrong, for us to show everybody who this team really is. Who is the team that Marc Bergevin built? Show us right now. Can Carey Price be Carey Price? Will the return of Gallagher bring back the spark? Will we prove the haters wrong? At the end of this all, we're going to be laughing in their face. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. Let's play tonight.
It's been long. It's been long.
Turn it around, baby.
All right,
boys.
So I want
means fucking everything.
Quickly shout out Jenny. Jenny, we love you. Always have, always will. And Hockey Dummies, go Habs, go fuck yourself. It's on tomorrow night, boys.
Yeah, fuck those guys. I just can't wait to laugh in their face
guys
when we beat the Leafs.
Yeah.
Fuck them, but we love them.
Actually,
fuck them.
Quick little plug for those that aren't aware of what's going on tomorrow. Lewis, you're on tomorrow.
I am, yes.
So we're Dean Blundell Network is doing a Playoff Pricks live show pretty much every playoff day. So Lewis and I will be on. We'll post the links on our Twitter and on
representation
on our Instagrams and stuff. We're gonna be on post game, win or lose. We still got booze, so who cares? We'll be post game. We'll be mixing it up with a couple of the other fellow podcasters from the Dean Blundell Network. So shout out to everybody from Dean Blundell Network. Great team, great squad. Playoff pricks. That's what they call us.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for that. Let's get heated, and imagine if we win tomorrow. You guys know me and Gibby are going to show up, and there's going to be a couple pops in the system.
Yeah,
a little more than usual.
Yeah,
and there's no holds bar there. It's going to be a death match. All right, we're going to start with the Gibby's poll, Dancy poll question of the week.
Now presenting Gibby's Poll Dancing Poll Question of the Week.
Gibchenza.
All right, guys. So today's Gibby's poll this week's Gibby's poll was, who will be the deciding factor if the Habs will be victorious against the Leafs? Provide your reasoning below. So obviously, I mean, it's pretty obvious where everybody went with this, but first one's Brendan Gallagher, 17%. Second one was Carey Price, 70%. I shouldn't have put Carey Price. I should have left it, but whatever. 6%
put Jake Allen.
Yeah, 6% with Shea Weber, and then 7% comment below. So here are some of the comments. So at Steven Habs VT, the only way the Habs have a chance is if Carey plays like the star he was in the bubble last season. The Leafs are just a better team right now. Jenny, obviously, big fan of the show. We love her. At Scotty Habs fan, she says Caulfield, but seriously, the key to the series is shutting down Marner and Matthews, and that comes down to that first line. Price is an important part of that too, and it would be great for him to outperform Campbell, but shutting them down, we can handle him not being his best. Another big fan of the show, another big friend of the show, market manager Mike.
MMM, baby.
We call him the Triple M, the X Factor.
He's M&M. He's M&M's with an extra M.
He's the X. He's honestly we call him in our group chat the X Factor of our podcast.
He's
our
Triple
podcast.
H, but he's Triple H, but we call him Triple M.
If he's not watching or with us, we're not the same.
Yeah,
we don't perform.
It's fact.
He missed like one live stream, I think, in the last.
And it was weird. It was weird not having him interactive.
Yeah.
So he says,
spam in our comments.
He says, Price is the easy answer. So I like this. I like how it's the easy answer, but he went a little different. Price is the easy answer. So I went with Gally. He's the heart and soul of the Habs. He's our clutch player that puts the puck in the net when others don't. He's going to haunt Matthews, not expecting Price to be the lights out goalie he was in the past. Cookie Dough Captain at interdit_450 says, if the number of goals the Habs score is related to the number of cookies my family eats, then let me tell you, we're good guys. So they posted a picture, and it's a cookie. I guess I'm assuming sugar cookies in the shape of the Habs logo, and there's a bunch of them. So obviously the chances are good.
That's beauty. Beauty.
At Diddy Rallard 22, sorry if I butchered that. He says number 17, so obviously Josh Anderson he feels is going to be the factor. And then the boys from No Respect Podcast, at No Respect Podcast, also say...
Why do you make them answer?
Josh Anderson. What?
Oh, No Respect. Sorry, I was thinking about the hockey dummies. My bad.
That's hockey
My
dummies.
bad.
Who's the dummy here, Vinny? Them or you? Jesus, my Lord.
I know. I love No Respect.
My
I love
Lord.
No Respect.
That's it. Oh, sorry. That's it. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is going to be the X Factor? Don't all jump to the question, eh?
Sorry.
Carey Price.
Microphone issues here. Yeah. Go
Carey
ahead,
Price. No, Carey Price is going to be the X Factor. If he stops more pucks than he lets in. Look, the way I saw him today, I got excited. Okay? He was freaking dialed in, man. Like he I don't know. Like, that's my personality right there. Like, if I'm pissed off and I'm dialed in, I'm gonna be smacking my stick off the post, and I'm like, I'm ready for the freaking Leafs, man. He's ready. And if I were the Leafs, I would be very worried about trying to put a puck past him. That's my guy. That's my guy. CP31, man. CP31.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to the duel between them. Unproven goalie against a pretty good playoff performer. I mean, disregard some of Price's regular season woes. In the playoffs, for the most part, he's been pretty good. He's been pretty solid. He's, stood on his head. So I think that is a huge difference. But also, I just feel like there's a lot of things that could go right for the Habs, because I just don't think that the Habs have put their best effort forward against the Leafs at all this season. There was a lot of factors towards that, just schedule wise and this and that. And I know that's not an excuse, but I just feel like this team is better than what they showed. So yeah, it's up to the guys on the ice. I feel like that they have more to give, that the no line is going to be very important. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, Price.
Gibchenzo?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go a little different, just because I don't want to be, me. I'm not very. I like to get a little outside the box. I'm going with the fourth line as a whole. The Jake, or is Jake Evans on that fourth line? I don't remember how it's gonna work. Whatever, that Jake Evans line, I feel like is gonna be a huge pivotal piece, because Danault's coming back from a concussion. Kind of weary that he's not going to be 100% himself. And we've seen Jake Evans step up to the plate and shutting down guys. And actually, we've seen Ducharme show a little bit of extra faith in him. So, and actually, in my opinion, the reason why Kotkaniemi is out of the lineup is because Jake Evans slotted in and took the reins.
That makes sense.
That's how I look at it. Yeah. So I'm going with that fourth line, the whatever line Jake Evans is on, I'm going with that one.
Yeah, that makes sense. And like, it really, I'll be honest with you, it's going to take a lot. Like, it's going to take the Habs' best efforts to stop the Leafs here. But I think if you're going to have to choose one, yeah, really, I think Price is the main thing right now. And it is kind of ironic that we thought that we've moved past that, where Price is not the only thing that we need to depend on. But it feels like in this situation, it might be, just because of the firepower. And if there's one question mark on the Leafs, it's starting goaltending. Yeah, they got a hot goalie down the stretch, but Anderson is not who, he came off injury. He's not who he once was. And Campbell is unproven. I'm sorry. Playoffs is a different
dude.
ball.
You know what? I saw a couple of tweets. My friend Darth Wade, thank you. He sends me tweets because I was off for a few days. People actually thought, or were saying, that Campbell is a better goaltender than Carey Price. Look, you guys stop smoking what the hell you're smoking, man, or at least share some with me. All right. Like, Carey Price, yes, maybe you want to argue he's overpaid. We can argue that. Okay. But don't tell me this guy is not what he is. He is. If he had a better team in front of him, this guy would be a cup winner almost every year. I'm sorry. Okay. That's my opinion. Like, don't Campbell's soup. What is this garbage? All right. He's good. He did a great job, but don't tell me he's better than Carey Price. Come on, guys. It's like me telling you that
fans have this thing, right?
It's like me saying, yeah, but it's like me saying Toffoli is better than Matthews. It doesn't make sense. Right. Yeah. And Toffoli's good.
It's just, what have you done for me lately kind of mentality. And that's just how the Leafs and their fans operate. And a lot of people operate. I don't think anybody in the right mind is going to say that. I think anybody in the right mind is going to say that Price could be the difference in this series, if there is one.
Yeah.
That's the reality of the situation.
I mean, the easy answer, of course, is Carey Price. I mean, let's be realistic. If Carey Price isn't on his game, like, it's no contest. But like, I feel like I didn't say Carey Price because, like, that's a given. Like, you need him to be playing. I feel like there's different X factors. I think Carey Price needs to be solid 100%, but I feel like there's different dominoes that have to fall in order to get the win.
Yeah.
Well, I agree with you, Gibby. Okay, don't stick out your tongue. You're turning me on. Stop doing that. But Stahl is one of them. You know, everyone's shitting on him, myself included. But I think he's going to have a very important part of this series.
Okay, but no. So that brings us right into the next topic here, because Montreal Canadiens head coach Dominic Ducharme confirmed that the youngsters Kotkaniemi, Caulfield, and Romanov will all sit game one. So it means that he's rolling with the veterans. How do you guys feel about this decision for game one?
Vincenzo,
To start,
Vincenzo,
you were getting on.
Okay.
it.
Yeah, no, look, I want to see Caulfield more than anybody else. Okay.
Mhm.
Like Romanov, KK, you know, they've impressed me a little bit less the last couple of games, but Caulfield has been playing amazing. I would love to see him in the lineup. He could score goals, right? And I think he will be back in the lineup at some point. But I
Yeah.
understand Ducharme, and again, I'm not the biggest Ducharme fan. You guys know that already.
Yeah.
You know, I think rolling with the
You
guys,
don't say.
rolling with the guys that have been there makes sense. Like if I was in his shoes, I'm just trying to be impartial now. If I was in his shoes, what would I do? Okay, I'd have Caulfield out there for sure, but my vets would be there because these guys know how to win. They take it up another notch when they go into the playoffs, and that's what I think DD is trying to do. You know, unfortunately, it seems like there's been a lot of banter between Habs fans over this and people blocking people and stuff. Guys, look, there's one enemy, all right? It's right here in the GTA. I don't want to have to fucking go out and have to be fucking yelled at because I'm wearing a fucking Habs cap on my head, all right? All right, so that's the enemy. The enemy is the Leafs, man.
Well, I
Let's
wear
not
mine,
fight
and
each
I don't
other.
care if somebody wants some, bro. Bro, are you kidding me?
It's hands all day, motherfuckers.
I'm working out,
That's
but I
it.
wore a TFC thing too, so just count
Anybody
it
even
Yes.
watch?
You even it out. Yeah,
I'm
yeah. I
confused.
do that. I do that.
Hey,
too.
hey, come on, man.
Jays, Blue Jays. Look.
So Branks 26, actually my cousin, shout out to him. He says he's shocked that Caulfield isn't in the lineup. I agree. So here's the thing with me. So Kotkaniemi, I'll break it down into three. Kotkaniemi, he struggled in the last 20 games or so. Like I said before, Jake Evans has stepped up his game, so that's why Kotkaniemi has been has been scratched. In terms of everybody saying, oh, Stahl and this and that, Stahl is a veteran presence just to have. Let's also remember, okay, I might go off on a little tangent here. Let's also remember Kotkaniemi is young, okay? Kotkaniemi he jumped
Yep.
in. I feel like he jumped into the NHL too early. We rushed him in. I don't think it was the right move, and we're seeing it now. But that's a different topic. And let's remember, this is the fucking NHL, okay? You got to be on your best. If there's guys that are playing above you, then you got to keep playing. You got to work hard. And I've always said it. Our entire podcast has always said it. You got to make the coach put you in. Okay? You got to work hard enough to make the coach put you in. And so I'm not completely upset that Kotkaniemi is out. I think he should get a shot if we go down a game or two. In terms of Romanov, I'm not shocked as well. He's struggled. He's struggled the last 25 games or so. The only reason why I'm upset that he's shocked is because his replacement is Merrill. I don't think Merrill has been a better player than him, and
experience though.
you can't. But he got experience. He has no playoff experience. He doesn't have much playoff.
No,
experience.
yeah, he went on that run with Vegas. He won. I'm pretty sure he won with Vegas. No,
Merrill.
not won. They never won.
Merrill
went on that run. Yeah, John Merrill was on that run with the
Really?
Knights. Yeah, he's got playoff experience. Yeah.
This guy's taken to another level in the playoffs.
So where
That's true.
I don't like the issue the Caulfield. I don't like Caulfield sitting. He scored 4 goals in 10 games. Okay, and that's him energized, right? He's not
Pretty good.
tired. Like it just doesn't make sense to me. Like you have a guy in the line, like you have a guy scratched who can score goals. Could be he's always risen to the occasion. Like in college, he always scored clutch goals. Like he rises to the occasion when he needs to. So It just it baffles me. I don't understand why you have him scratched.
He'll be in.
Yeah,
Gibby.
so just to say it, so he did in 2018-19. Yeah, he played. What was it? Yeah, he played 7 games and 8 games in the playoffs.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
So,
no worries.
So he was there. He was there for Vegas. So he does have those 2 years
Experience,
where Vegas, yeah, somewhat of
Fair,
experience.
fair. I stand corrected there. So I just, in terms of this year, then I'll re-edit what I say. In terms of this year, I felt like he hasn't been better than Romanov. So I guess
he hasn't meshed.
The experience factor is what it came down to, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck Ducharme.
And listen, Gibby, I get what you're saying. You got to earn it, right? You have to earn it. But listen, Eric Stahl has not earned shit. Kotkaniemi played way better than Eric Stahl down the stretch.
Okay.
He's faster. He's smarter. He's better defensively than Eric Stahl. Eric Stahl just has his name, his past experience, and that's it. That's all he has behind him. He's done nothing to deserve this spot. I'm sorry. I agree with that 100%. Listen, I get it. Kotkaniemi, fine. Hasn't been good.
Yeah.
But don't tell me he's been worse than Eric Stahl. That guy has done nothing for us. He looks slow as molasses out there. He has done nothing offensively. He looks just late to every play. At least Kotkaniemi has showed us some flashes. Okay, the results aren't there, but he showed us some flashes of skill or the kid has played with freaking 1,000 different players all year. He has not been able to establish chemistry with anybody. He was put on the wing, put at center. It's like, that's not how you develop a center. It's just not right for him. And Eric Stahl, okay, listen, at the end of the day, fine. I see it. He wants to go with his vets first game. I'll tell you right now, I don't think it's going to go well because this Leafs team is fast. Even deeper down their lineup, they're fast. These slower players, yes, they have experience, but bro, that experience is in fucking 2007, pal. Yeah,
but bro,
ship is sailed, pal.
Ship is sailed. That stage.
Okay, so here's where I'm gonna try to again be impartial. All right, because I agree with you, Lewis. Right, I totally agree with you, but I think Stahl, once he kicks it into that next gear,
holy fuck, man, it's like a freaking shit box that you have. You're like, trust me, boys, we're gonna get there in time. Bro, it's just wait. Give her a couple smacks in the back. She's gonna kick into that.
Bro, he's trust me. Okay, I really strongly believe that Stahl is going to bring it in the next series. He's going to bring it because these guys are built. Even Shea Weber has played like crap for the last couple of months. Okay. He's been like crap. Let's be honest. He's not a captain material. All right. But I guarantee.
Don't say that. That's a little.
No. He's the captain as he's a leader. But as far as leading on the ice, he's not been the same Shea Weber. Okay, he's been injured, whatever it is. But I guarantee you, in the playoffs, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. All right,
that's fair.
Yeah. These guys, listen, I've seen it before with the Habs because Bergevin is always bargain bin all the time, right? He always goes out and get the freaking bargains all the time, right? We see these guys. It's like they're built for that season. They're not built for the regular season. They're built for the postseason. So I really feel like that's what's going to happen with Stahl. And we're all going to be biting our lip and saying, shit, you know what? Bergevin was right.
Listen, we can hope for that all day. I'm just basing it off of earning a spot, right? And for me, I get his decision. It's the safe decision. See what your veterans can do because they've been there, done that. And that means something in the playoffs. That's why I'm not like up in arms, like pissed off at the decision.
Yeah, but Kike
I get it. Let them play one game. But with Stahl especially, I just feel like he should have been in the press box a long time ago. And if you did that a long time ago, you probably would have KK probably would have earned his spot. He just never got the opportunity. Instead, he got pushed to the wing. He didn't even get the opportunity to earn his center spot because they just kept giving it to Stahl, and Stahl did shit. So that's my take on that. Cole Caulfield, listen, I love what Cole Caulfield can bring. I love the X factor in him. But the truth of the situation is that we've seen him nervous in game situations, especially against the Leafs. little starstruck at times. Yes, he's come up with big plays, but consistently, he hasn't brought that. So I get that decision. Would I put him in the lineup? Yeah, I probably would. But I get where they're coming from with Cole Caulfield. You got at least 4 games. Let's see what we got here. That decision I get. And Romanov also I agree with, just because, yes, Romanov has struggled. And you have to make room for a guy like Kulak. I understand Merrill because he has the experience. He's a bigger body. It's playoffs. We're going to need to be physical against these.
Yeah.
So I see why bring Merrill. But Romanov is a physical guy. It's just he's not as safe as a Merrill type of player. And like I said, man, you have to understand that playoffs elevates a lot of people's games. Like, it's a different ball game. So sometimes
Not Matthews.
So far, no. But those two I get for now. It's just the Kotkaniemi thing boggles my mind because they're just favoring a vet who has not earned it. I'm sorry. We picked up vets at the deadline like Vanek or Kovalchuk or whoever it was that we picked up. They fucking earned their spot on this team and they deserve to play. This guy, I'm sorry. I get it. He's at the end of his career and let's see what he can do. He does not deserve this opportunity. Fine, give it to him. 1 game. That's all I give him. Sorry, that's it.
So
Okay, let me ask you.
Hold on, Vin. Sorry. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys think of this take in regards to KK? Ducharme, someone that is potentially Branks 2-6 brought it up, and I kind of agree. It sucks that there is a little bit of politics to hockey. He's saying perhaps Stahl is over KK because it makes the GM look better.
Well, obviously you picked the guy up.
It looks bad. You gave up a 3rd and a 5th.
I don't believe that.
No, in terms of the politics aspect, I do agree with that. I still think, from our personal standpoint, you put out the best players that you feel are going to do the best.
And
I disagree. I disagree. Politics plays a part of
we
this.
are hoping
100%.
on what he could be, not what he has shown. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes to playoffs, it's what have you shown?
Hey, bro, let me ask you a question, bro. You work all your life, 20 years in a fucking company, okay? You are now the old guy, all right? 20 years, you're fucking busting your ass, and you have 1 or 2 bad years, okay? What? They're gonna throw you in the garbage?
No, what
Is that
they
what you
do,
want?
is they put you aside and they make the newer, younger, stronger guys do the tough jobs.
That's
and this
true.
is a tough job.
Wrong.
I work at construction.
Yeah,
I work at construction. So
we've
that's
seen
what it is.
This is
Yeah.
actually
So
this exact reason, Vinny, is the reason why I left our job, because of that factor. Because
the younger
old guys, the old guys
younger, fresh blood, the guys who are gonna perform better, they're going to get their nose. That's how it should be. Yeah, the guys need to sit back, practice with the guys. Hey, give them some knowledge, eat some popcorn, give them some tips. Come in the locker room during.
You're comparing construction workers to fucking NHL players.
No,
Hey,
but
we
you
both
said-
wear helmets. We both wear helmets.
No. I've seen
In
construction
the winter,
workers
there's
do-
ice.
Okay, I've seen construction workers do, like, some of them, I won't get into that. But look,
Oh, okay. You
I'm
want me?
talking-
Okay, I've seen office workers, bro. Some of them.
all right.
yeah,
I'm just saying it's all about in here. It's all about in here. What is
But
going to
Vinny,
bring
you could sit here with a straight face and tell me Eric Stahl deserves a spot in the lineup.
KK didn't deserve a spot.
I'm not asking about him.
No,
I'm
no.
not sa-
What I mean, compared to both of
But
them, who deserves
you
a
think
spot?
that he's
KK
a
didn't
centerman
force.
than him.
He didn't force my hand. He didn't force my hand
Well, but why?
because he didn't. Dude, every chance you get on the ice, you go out and you do it, man. I don't care
I
if you
get
have
it,
to play
but
right wing,
Vinny,
left wing.
he
I don't
got
care.
pushed to the side for this guy.
Can I
Bro,
can I jump in real quick?
It's at that point that you have to prove yourself. Do you understand?
So can I jump in here real quick, boys?
With his fucking long stick, it's not gonna
Hold on.
work.
Hold on. So the best
Okay, cazzo.
the best analogy that Ducharme gave was, did you guys hear it?
That guy's the worst. Like,
No, hold
I'm
on.
Sorry.
Did you guys hear
His
with the
conferences
nail?
are the worst.
How Kotkaniemi is a nail, and sometimes the nail eventually bends in the wrong way, and what you got to do is you kind of adjust it so that it's straight. Let me just say something. As a
gonna
carpenter,
be straight. Never gonna be straight.
what makes the fucking nail crooked? The fucking hammer. Who's the hammer? Ducharme. So his analogy kind of sucked to me. And my buddy John, shout out to my buddy John, he brought that to my attention, and I was having a laugh today. I was like, "Yo,
I never heard that one.
I never. You didn't. It was 2 days ago. I think he made that analogy.
I actually even enjoyed Claude Julien's pressers. This guy's like,
he's terrible.
Did you
He's
die?
terrible. I agree with you.
he sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, like,
Choking on
I'm
toast
sorry.
salad.
The other two, I get it, but listen, I don't think that this is going to be a long-term thing. Okay, this is let's give the guys who've been there, done that a chance. The other kids are going to be, chomping at the bit, ready to go. And I think he told them that, like, listen, don't think that this is set in stone, because if we lose game one, there's going to be changes game two. Believe that. So, but for now, yeah, I just don't agree with it. But listen, you have to look at it. There's politics behind it. Just like you said, the GM picked up this guy. He gave up picks. Why? Because you look at an experienced guy who's been there, done that, won a cup. Give him the opportunity to lose his job in the playoffs. Fine. That makes sense. Do I think if I was running the team, do I think he deserves it? No. I'm more of like, yo, I don't give a shit. We picked you up. Sit because you suck. But I get the approach. Fine. I'm going to accept it. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Let's see if this guy actually can do something. Just do something. Get to a puck on time. If he can get to a puck on time, maybe I won't be so upset.
Maybe he won a face-off or two in the
the last time he played the Leafs, I think he was like fucking. He won 2 out of 16.
But I don't know. I think these guys at this point of their career, when they're 37, 38 years old, they just hold their energy
Should be a
for
coach.
the right time. No, I think they hold their energy for the right time. I really do.
Okay.
That's what I think. All right. So
You guys have any more thoughts on the lineup?
I just CC. I wish he was playing. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I think of all three that were scratched, I think Caulfield needed to be in the lineup.
Okay, so that's the only disagreement we have is you guys think that the youngster should be in. I think Kotkaniemi, if you saw his play in the bubble last year,
Yeah, he
give
played
him a
well.
chance
He
to
definitely
lose his
played
job.
well.
But okay, that's fine. All right, so we know who we're playing. It's the matchup
Who?
preview. The
Who we
Toronto
playing?
Maple Leafs.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
So what is our keys to victory against this team?
Keys to victory.
Go ahead, Vinny.
Okay.
So if you want me to start, obviously,
Go
Carey
ahead.
Price-
And listen, I have my headphones in. Just give me a second.
Okay, so Carey Price has to be Carey Price. The Carey Price we saw in the bubble last year, he's got to be there 100%. You need guys like Brendan Gallagher that are going to go to the net and they're going to score. You need guys like Eric Stahl. We just talked about it before. If these guys are going to be starting the place of youngsters, they have to do well. They have to absolutely do well. You have to start winning faceoffs. I'm talking about Danault. I'm talking about Stahl. I'm looking for Weber to bring his game to another level because I'm a big Weber fan. Like you guys know that. I have his jersey. I wore it last week. Weber needs to show that he is who we think he is when the time is right. Okay, you got a point in time right now where you have a captain who's old hockey wise, and you've got a goaltender that's getting up there that still has it. Now's the time to prove it. Now's the time to do it. All right. Those are your keys to victory, right? I mean, as long as you can contain the Matthews line and you can cover them and you can trap them out. And once you get the opportunity, you can actually go back and score a goal. That's great. I think Campbell, honestly, I don't want to say something I'm going to regret later, but I think, Campbell hasn't been in this situation before. And I think it's, that plays a role in it too. It's like if you ask me, Lewis, to come and freaking break walls with you, right? I've never done that before. You're right.
I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to ask Eric Stahl, bud, because he's the best.
Yeah, because I'm gonna suck, right? So yeah. So
I don't care how bad he is. Eric Stahl, he's going to do everything for me. It's number one.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, man. Carey Price. Carey Price is he's the common denominator for me. He has to play the way he always
Rightfully
played.
so. Rightfully so. I mean, yeah.
So
Give Chenzo.
keys to victory, we're talking.
Yeah, like the true keys to victory. How
So
can
what
we
has
win
to
this?
happen? I honestly think two things need to
And
happen.
paint the picture, because this is not the first time we've been in this situation.
I'm
Extreme
building up,
underdogs.
I'm building up to that. I'm gonna
Okay, I'm sorry,
the
I'm
exact same thing that I said last year. In terms of what has to happen is, last year I said the Crosby factor has to be shut down. Danault has to play that role. This year it's Evans and Danault have to play that shutdown factor for Matthews. I think our power play needs to do well. We need to fizzle out what was still a bad power play in the Leafs, which I don't understand. With all their firepower, they still have a
Our
struggling
penalty
power
kills.
play. Yeah, we need our special teams need to be performing, and I think obviously our goaltending and defense need to play well. In terms of Campbell, I'll talk about this. In terms of Campbell, I think, like, playing the devil's advocate here, I think Campbell could be. So there's always that one goalie in the playoffs that not stands on their head, but just gets hot. And if a goalie gets hot, I mean, you're in trouble, right? So I honestly think
Would you say he gets hot?
yeah.
Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight.
Okay. go ahead.
I think there's two goalies that could possibly be that guy this playoffs, and I think it's Carolina's goalie, Big Ned. I don't even know how to say his last name, Ned Golovich or whatever the fuck it is, or it could be Campbell, right? So I'll say that I think goaltending could wash each other out. So I think the goalies are gonna play well. So I'm going. You got to shut down Matthews. You got to shut down that line, and then I'm also going with our special teams needs to be good.
Okay, fair enough. And I'll tell you one thing. You're not going to shut down Matthews. You need to minimize the damage.
Same thing with that we did with Crosby. Crosby still did well,
Yes.
but we
'cause you
minimized
can't-
his
yes, you
his-
can't shut I'm sorry. The guy is just like, and I watch him and I dissect his game and I see like, okay, where can we frustrate him? Where can we slow him down? Listen, he's a strong guy. He gets into the zone, and the way he works and turns, and for a big body like that, it's very special. Okay, it hurts me to say, but special player. You're not going and
That's true.
and on top of that, not only you have him, you have a guy in Mitch Marner right beside him who just as special, doesn't have, this. That's where the weakness in the line could be, is take away Marner from Matthews, because that is the engine that runs the machine. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Take
I
away
agree.
Marner. Try and
I agree with
do
that.
your best
Yeah.
to shut down Marner and allow Matthews to create his own chances. Okay, not allow him, but minimize that. But also just take away Marner. I think sometimes where the Leafs gain their success is so much focus is put onto Matthews, but they don't realize is that there's another guy there who is just dancing around, creating opportunities, and boom, Bob's your uncle.
Let's go.
That. But like I said, that
Good
top
point.
line,
Good
Danault, the Danault Gallagher Tatar line is going to play a big factor. That is a huge key to this. Carey Price, of course. I think the goaltending duel, Carey Price needs to win the duel, because Jack Campbell, listen, we've played no-name hot goalies before.
He's not a
And
no-name
we've
goalie
lost.
though.
He's not
He's
proven.
up and coming. I'll give
He's
you
up and coming, but
Yeah.
listen, sometimes those goalies, they do it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie, I get it. But Carey Price, at this point, the amount of money he makes at this point in his career, he needs to outduel Campbell. It just
Yeah.
needs to happen. And
It has
I
to happen.
get it. In order to outduel somebody, the offense needs to play a part. So I think that the top line is going to play a big role, just like they did last year. Nick Suzuki. Again, we are going to need Nick Suzuki from the bubble.
Even from
Agreed.
the last couple, even the
Or,
last
yeah,
15, 15
That
games.
Nick Suzuki is going to play a pivotal role in what's going to happen because he needs to be dominant. He went toe-to-toe with Malkin and Crosby last year. He was actually better than Deneau in the bubble.
Yeah.
Can he dial in? He's been there, not
You're
in the NHL. Well, in the NHL last year, and he's also been there in juniors. This kid down the stretch turned it up. Another guy who needs to perform for us. And our defense, too, is just this is the biggest question. And I'll be honest, like the Leafs defense has been a lot more solid. So before in the past, you'd be like, hey, these guys are so good offensively, their defense sucks. It's not like that, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
They have put together a solid group of defense, so it's not going to be easy to penetrate. So it's up to our D. They need to show us something because they haven't. Have we consistently had, let's say, 5-6 games where we said, holy shit, our defense has been solid?
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
No.
And I know there's been moving parts and this, that, and the other, but you know, the sad thing is that keys to victory is not one thing. It's a lot.
multiple. And that's why we're the underdogs, right?
Yeah. And I said that earlier. It's not impossible. I don't think that I think there's a path to victory. Let's say that.
Yeah. I
But
do agree.
A lot of
100%
things are
agree.
going to need to go right.
Yeah.
And special teams too, Gibby, like you said, you touched on that. Our penalty kill, for some reason, like the Leafs came in against us with the worst penalty kill. I mean, power play, and our penalty kill just sucked so bad that they scored on us. Like,
Yeah.
embarrassing.
It's crazy, man.
Anything else you guys got to touch on that? No.
No.
Any
No.
keys? I got the keys.
Jinx, you owe me a Sprite, bud.
Sprite. Okay. So when we get back to podcasting, 4 games will be played.
Mhm.
Give me some predictions here. Final thoughts, and let's give a message to the fan base.
So, what are we talking about? The series, like just the individual series?
4 games will be played by the time we speak.
Okay, so you're saying what do you think the series is going to be?
Yeah, like if you want, give a prediction. If not, just give me your final thoughts here. What do you need
Okay.
to say? And just a message to our fans and to Habs Nation. You don't have to give the prediction if you feel
Okay, well, I'm going to give my
superstitious or
prediction.
whatever.
What do you guys think? Do you guys think stay away from that just to stay?
It's up to you.
No, I
I'm not
don't
giving
want
a
to
prediction.
Okay, fine. Are you giving a prediction, Lewis?
No.
I'll think about it. Let's see.
I'm not going to give one if you guys aren't going to give one. So I think it's going to be a battle. I'll say that. I won't give a prediction of how I think. I think it's going to be a battle. I'm not expecting the Habs to win the series, okay? But I will say that I think the Habs, in order for me to take anything away from this, like, I don't want to be like a participation trophy kind of guy. If we lose, like, I'll be upset. But if we lose, like, and like it wasn't even close, I'll just be like, man, this is fucking bullshit. Like, I want the Habs to keep it competitive. I want it to be a competitive series. Like, we haven't seen a playoff series of the Habs versus the Leafs since 1979. I've never seen a Habs
And it
versus
sucks
Leafs
that it has to be
playoffs,
this way.
and it has to be this way, right? During COVID, Leafs haven't won a playoff series, and there's a potential that of all teams that they're gonna win their first playoff series against, it's gonna be the Habs.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fucking moving parts that are kind of rattling. But in terms of the message to the fans, I want to say this. I want to say, let's really take it easy. Like, let's really realize that, like, yes, our team is in the playoffs. Yes, there are some mistakes that we as fans feel Ducharme is doing. But let's just remember, like, we're in the playoffs. We're here. Let's just enjoy it. Let's have some fun. Okay? Let's enjoy the fucking show. Let's enjoy the ride. Like, we've all had fucking, like, everybody has had a long
Wait,
two.
hold on. Did you say let's have some fun?
This is what I wanna do.
Go ahead.
So I forgot. So yeah, like I said, let's have some fun. Let's take it easy. Like, we've all had fucking long 2 years of this COVID garbage. Like, everybody's over it. Let's just all together as a fan base mesh together, despite what we think of management, despite what we think of the coach, despite what we think of the team. Mesh together, enjoy the fucking games. And if we lose, we lose. It is what it is. We're underdogs to begin with. I'm not a participation trophy kind of guy, but like, fuck, man. Like, take some. I watched Silver Linings, the movie with Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence.
Really?
Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. And so I'm always
Just saying this late.
What do you mean?
What?
It didn't just come out, did it?
No, I said I've watched it. I didn't say like I watched it yesterday.
I thought you like watched it yesterday. Like,
No. So like that's probably
I
one of my
just know I
favorite.
needed it in my life.
So that's probably one of my favorite movies for that reasoning is just trying to find the silver line, and especially with him being anxious and having anxiety and stuff like that, like it just hit home for me. So I'm very, my mind is very trying to find the silver lining within everything. Okay, so if we lose, if we competed, that's our silver lining. We put in our effort. We lost to the better team. If we can honestly say that was our best foot forward, then you know what? Back to the drawing board next year. We know what we have to do. We have to adjust. It is what it is. That's my message to the fans. Fuck Ducharme.
Vinny?
Fuck Ducharme. Nice. Okay, so I believe the Leafs are going to win it. Okay, this is just looking on paper, looking at what they have versus what we have, but there is this little thing that I call playoff magic. Okay, maybe a lot of people don't believe in it, but the problem with Leaf fans, ever since I was a little kid watching hockey, is that they run their mouth a lot, and then when you do that, you cause problems. As far as karma, things stop going your way. Things all of a sudden that you thought were rolling are not rolling, right? They've been running their mouth a lot ever since the series has been cemented, right? Look, guys, you guys are the better team. No one on this podcast is going to say you're not. You are the better team, right? You got to learn how to win, and you got to learn how to lose. All right, and if you think you're going to win, there's a way to do it. You keep your mouth shut. You take it in, right? You try to show some good sportsmanship. But everything I'm seeing from Leaf fans, at least on Twitter, I'm looking at it and saying, you guys are shooting yourself in the foot again. Because if there's anything like karma, it's gonna happen again. You guys are gonna get screwed again. All right. And for me, beating the Leafs, okay, as a Habs fan, is my Stanley Cup. I was alive during the last Stanley Cup. Regardless, I don't remember a lot, but I was alive during the last Stanley Cup.
Mm-hmm.
All right? For me, this will be equivalent. I told Gibby the other day, I said, if we beat the Leafs in the freaking playoffs, I want a fucking banner at the Bell Center. Because for me, that's what it would mean.
Yeah.
did say
All
that.
right? Because these guys you're running your mouth. Stop running your mouth. If you think you guys have the fucking thoroughbreds to do it, shut up. Just do it. Shut your hole. Stop trolling. There's that Leafs girl. What's her name? Fucking Lindsay. She's going on every fucking Habs tweet. Dude, take a chill pill, dude. Sit back a little bit. Act like you've been there.
It's okay. Let them do it.
Yeah.
But that's what's going to fuck them over. This is what's going to fuck them over.
Let them do it, Vince.
Let them do it. Let them do it because they think they're set up for. Listen, a victory against us is nothing. There's a long way to go. And this team has spent the money and is in the position to perform. If they don't perform, it's a failure. So Doesn't matter. We are going, even if we don't win this series, we are going to have our opportunity to shit on them. And believe me, I am going to hold my shit. And I am going to shit all over them when they fumble the ball, and they will. But if they fumble the ball against us, oh, buddy, I'm not holding back. In previous years, I took the high road, not this year. The way these guys are cocky, the way everyone is cocky, I am ready to go. Ammunition is locked and loaded. Like, nobody's giving us the chance. I swear there's no holding back. My message to the fan base is fuck the Leafs. I'm ready to go. We need to freaking band together behind this team. We need to stand up with each other and let's get a freaking victory. These guys have done nothing but blow it in the first round. We've been in the playoffs consistently, if you compare us to them, in the last 10 years, way more. We've been way further. And believe me, they're not going to get as far as we have been in the last 10 years. I will guarantee that right now. Even if they beat us, they are going home early this year. And I'm not counting it out, man. I don't think that it might not be us. It might be us. And I fucking hope it's us. So Habs fans, let's fucking come together. Let's win this series and let's stuff it down their throat like mankind.
Bro, let's do
Go
let's
Habs, go.
Wait, let's do a little thing right now, okay? 3 GTA Habs fans. If we win this series, okay, coronavirus or not, we
I'm
gotta
running
get
naked.
naked.
I'm fucking.
We gotta run it. We gotta
Naked.
get in a fucking car. The three
Naked.
of us. with
No,
fucking
you know the
flag.
CN Tower
Dicks
edge
Yeah.
walk naked.
Let's
Just
do it.
hanging.
Let's do it.
Yo,
Fuck this shit.
I
man.
will, like, literally the next fucking Doug Ford
That's my cup.
conference. The next
my
Doug
cup.
Ford conference is gonna literally say, he's gonna say, and to you bozos, that you three bozos running around naked with your Habs hats on, like, come on, you should be social distancing. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. Smarten up.
Come on.
That's what's gonna
yeah.
happen. We're gonna get naked, tarps off, nothing on, just a fucking Habs hat. I might even just get a fucking Amanda to paint a Habs logo on my back, and I'm running around naked all
Listen,
of Milton.
you know what? I
Chalk
don't
it up.
care.
I will do it. I will 100% do
I've
it.
held
We
it
can
back.
live-
I've held it back.
I'll
This
get a-
year, I'm not holding back. Let's go.
I'll get Amanda.
Let's go, guys.
Dude, we'll meet up. We'll socially distance a little bit from each other. I'll get Amanda to live stream naked. I'm gonna do it. Like,
Bro,
I'm gonna run
we-
around naked, and I'll get Amanda to
Okay.
live stream it. I'll be so jacked up.
We meet up in Mississauga. Everyone with a car flag on their car, the biggest one you could get, and we fucking go downtown.
So
I'm
did
ready.
you
Let's
just hear
fucking-
what I said?
Yeah, I don't
not-
want you to get naked. I don't want you to get naked.
That's rude.
Boys, like I said, all Habs fans out there who listen to us, lock in, grab your beer, get your people that you love, people that you don't love, keep them close so you can punch them right in the face when we beat them. And let's get this. That's it. I'm ready.
Fucking arrogant cocksuckers.
All right. Let's get
All right.
into some around the league talk.
League. League. League.
Kills me all the time.
All right, boys. We're not the only teams playing. There's some other teams playing. Some of them have started already. So let's start with Pittsburgh versus the New York Islanders. So Pittsburgh kind of surprised a lot of people by winning the division, but not easy. Not an easy draw against the Islanders. It's 1-1. Break down what you guys think about this matchup. I need to take a pee because I've been drinking a lot of liquid. So you guys talk about this matchup and what you think.
I think Islanders are going to win the matchup. I think Pittsburgh are the has-beens. I think the Crosby factor is not a factor too much anymore. I think it's going to come down to if Varlamov can play well. Their defense has played well. Like, the Barry Trotz system is very boring. It's a defensive system, but I think it's with the team that they've built, it's something that they can overcome with. This guy's literally pissing with the door crack.
I know. I was gonna say that. Like, fuck. Are you serious? Lewis.
Market manager Mike. He's from Nova Scotia. He's from Nova Scotia. He's a Scotian, Scotia boy. Vinny, what do you think? What do you think of the game?
No, I'm with you. I think New York is going to take this one. Pittsburgh, look, we saw them last year. When their backs are against the wall, they can't do it. New York has a younger team, in my opinion, more skilled team, and they're coached really well. So I think New York takes this without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Gibby, your pick was Pittsburgh, right?
No.
Islanders,
Islanders, yes.
and Vinny Islanders, right?
New York.
So my thing is that
Hold on, are we keeping track of this or no?
no, I think we'll just discuss it and
Okay,
then
fair.
round by
Fair,
round.
fair.
Yeah, I like the Islanders, but the Islanders to me are one of those teams too who are like, we expect so much from them, but they fall short, right? And
Really?
sometimes that and look at the Penguins this year. They have just over exceeded a lot of people's expectations, right? And I feel like there's a lot of players on that team that this is their last hurrah. And I just don't see it happening in the first round. I feel like those guys are just going to reach down or dig down a little bit extra I feel like Pittsburgh's going to grind it out. I do. And I love the Islanders. And I think the Islanders are set up to win a lot in the future. And I think that they have a great team. I just feel like Pittsburgh, especially what happened last year against the Habs, I just feel like they are going to pull this off. I don't know why. And listen, imagine if they lose. What's going to happen with that team?
I don't know. We take Crosby. I'll take him on the team.
What's going to happen with that team?
No, but you know what? I would love to see Lamoriello win. Just fucking to rub it in the Leafs fans' face. Oh, it would be like fucking. That would be my second Stanley Cup right there.
They look like a team that's just built for a championship. I get it, but
Fucking,
they're
need
one
a
of
towel.
those teams.
I need a towel.
They're one of those teams that I like, but I just can't put my money on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen time and time again experience beat the nice new sexy team or the new toy. You know what I mean? Just like the tested and true comes out on top.
I think that Paul Mariad is going to put them over the top finally.
All right. Fair enough. Now, Washington, Boston, another 1-1 series.
Good. It's a good fucking series.
Great series. So what do you think there?
So I'm just basically giving. This was prior to how the series is going. I'm taking Washington. I think. I took Washington. I'm kind of skeptical now. I don't know if Samsonov is gonna be playing at all because he hurt himself. I don't know if Anderson is. So my pick before the injury was Washington. If Anderson stays in net for the long term for the series, I don't think it's going to happen. I think Bruins are going to end up winning. But if Samsonov can come back, I think that's a big boost of confidence for the boys, and I think they can win it.
Vincenzo.
I say Boston.
Boston.
100%. Boston. 100%.
Another tried and tested team, right? I guess both can kind of fit that category, right?
You guys are gonna laugh, okay? You can laugh at me if you want, but I think Taylor Hall. I didn't believe that this guy.
I told you.
And he scored. Apparently, I didn't see the goal, but apparently he scored a great goal today.
I didn't believe this guy was. Yeah, I didn't believe this guy had anything in him anymore because what I saw in Buffalo is like you guys saw when he did in Buffalo, right?
Everything shit in Buffalo.
Yeah, I hate the Bruins. I hate them. I fucking. Oh, I despise them probably as much as I despise the Leafs, but I gotta give them the edge. I gotta give them the edge on this one, absolutely, because they have a good team. They're coached well, good goaltending, great defense. The forwards are great. I would take them in a heartbeat on my team.
Yeah, I think that Gibby has a point with the goaltending or whatever. That's probably the question, right? But I think the Bruins are on their last leg too, but I think that they've had their chances. I feel like I'm going to pull for Washington here. Just the physicality, the skill. I think that they're the better team. I think they'll squeak it out. I think the Bruins are on that. They're at the point now where it's getting to the end of their, what is it? shine or their glory. The glory days are almost over.
Yeah,
I think
glory
for them.
hole.
I think that Washington has a little bit left. I think that they've done pretty good to
You're
build
fucking
around.
bad, man.
They've done pretty good to build around Ovechkin there. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Washington.
Marshawn,
Carolina,
where-
Nashville.
I'm going Carolina, man.
It's 1-0.
dude,
for
we're
Carolina.
aligned today, man. You and me are aligned. We've never been aligned before.
I don't know what to tell you, Brad. Maybe
Okay.
either you finally realized and you got some smarts, or I'm just shit in the bed.
You're probably shit in bed.
So I'm going Carolina. I think Big Ned is going to be a Jordan Bennington type guy, going to get hot.
You love goalies. Eh? You just want to.
I love him. I've always been a goalie guy. I love goaltending. I think goaltending doesn't win you the.
Hey, what do
Stanley Cup.
Gibby and goalies have in common? They both wear pads for different reasons.
Oh.
I wear ass pads to make my ass look fatter.
All right, go ahead.
And baseball pants.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Big Ned can be that guy. I think Carolina's got a solid team. I think Carolina was an under the radar team this year. And I really think Carolina, I to be honest, I've taken Carolina to win the cup this year in my bracket.
Nice.
Yeah.
Genzo.
Carolina as well. I just think their team it's solid from top to bottom. Did you guys get emotional when you saw the fans in the stands?
It was nice to see, man.
It is nice.
I got emotional. I said after
know
a
what?
year and
Yeah.
a year and
it
a
is
half. I was happy to see that. I was happy, and I saw Sarah Sivian. She wrote, "Is it okay to get emotional in the press box?" And like, fuck yeah, of course it is, right?
Man.
I mean, if I was in the press box and I was there, I'd fucking be bawling myself.
Yeah.
right?
Man, I gotta hit her
Right.
back up. She was supposed to come on the podcast like last year, and then I don't know what happened. She kind of just
She's actually the person I stole "Dick Down in Dallas" from. She's
Actually?
the one who introduced me to that song. Yeah, she played
Really?
it on her Instagram.
that's hilarious.
So shout out to her.
Get her on the podcast.
Yeah, we will. So yeah, I'm with Carolina too. Like I just feel like this is a team to watch. I feel like they might be that team this year. Like
I think so too,
watch
man.
out for them. You know, I really like
Like the dark
a
horse.
lot. Yeah, not even a dark horse. I feel like they're almost expected. They are part of the upper echelon for sure. And yeah, I just one of those teams. I don't, they don't just wow you, but there's a lot to like about that team.
Yeah.
The Battle of Florida,
Florida.
the Panthers against the Lightning.
I got
Tampa all the
I
way.
got Tampa, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
And you know
2-0 Tampa already.
It's kind of fucking horseshit that
It sucks.
Kucherov comes back and starts fucking ripping it up right now.
Magically.
Just
Yeah.
fucking like that's some suspect shit. Like I don't know what they're gonna do next year. Or maybe fucking
It was great rehab.
Stamkos or Point is gonna be the guy that get mysteriously injured.
What do you mean it was? What do you mean it was? It was suspect. What are you talking about?
Bro, he comes
Well, what's it-
back. He
'cause-
comes back for
Yeah.
playoffs. And he's
Yeah.
fucking doesn't miss a step. It's just suspect.
What do you
Yeah,
think he's been doing?
They
Fucking working out, bro.
Resting.
resting.
Yeah.
Working
they
out.
feel
Yeah.
like they kind of took advantage, but that's just the way she goes.
Yeah, there's some.
What do you
there's
think's gonna
some
happen with
rumors.
Weber?
What?
Weber's gonna be the same thing. When Weber comes back,
I hope
that's
you're
what it's
right.
gonna be. Like.
Yeah, but
That's
he was
what's
on the
gonna
L. He was on IR for fucking cap purposes. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah,
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
We all know what's up.
Yeah,
The
fix
We
is
know
in.
what's
It
up.
was,
But hey, it's part of it's not against the rules, so we know
Yeah,
what's up. So
it
it is
isn't.
what it is. And they have enough depth to allow one of their best players
Yeah.
to sit out and just show up for the playoffs.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
So that just for me, I give props to a team like that.
Yeah.
If you told me that, hey, I can get one of my best players to sit on the long-term IR or whatever all year, still make the playoffs, and then bring them in, props to you. You built a really good team. So
Yeah. And I'm gonna say Vasilevsky. I think Vasilevsky is
Yeah.
the best Best goalie in the world.
goalie in the
I
world
don't-
right now.
I don't think they're going to win the cup. I think they're going to get. They're going to end up running
be
out
close,
of gas. They're going to run out of gas. I think. But yeah, I think Tampa's going to win it for sure.
Yeah, I like Tampa too. I mean, and it just sucks because I really feel like this could have been Florida's chance.
Yeah, they just matched up against a
Yeah, it just sucks.
horse.
It's just like what it is this year. Even the Habs this year is just
Yeah.
like, matching up against the Leafs. And it's just tough. I think it sucks for Florida, but yeah, Tampa. But Florida, I think, don't look
Yeah,
away.
don't count them out. They can
Yeah,
upset for
they-
sure.
Yeah, I think that I don't know about the series. I just in the future there's good things. But Florida's like in the same situation as the Habs where they have a highly paid goalie who's not performing and their backup kind of played better. So that's another issue there. Very similar to us.
Florida's also gonna run into
It's
issues.
very similar. Like that Montreal and Toronto is very similar to Florida, Tampa. Two teams close in geographical and still it's just kind of two good teams, one team with good potential, one team that's really good, but and it just sucks that they have to play first round because one team's going to go home and
Yeah,
sucks.
I agree for sure.
Colorado, St. Louis. 1-1 series.
I got Colorado.
St. Louis.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I think Colorado's absolute horse. They're an absolute fucking. They're a monster. Like they're monsters.
I thought you were going to say absolute horse shit.
Like they're a bunch of fucking. Like that team is one of the most well-rounded teams in the league right now.
It makes me happy to see Nazem Kadri playing well.
Yeah,
He's always played well.
He's always a good player.
No,
He's
but-
just in come playoffs, like he made some stupid decisions in Leafs land. So it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
I think, dude, Colorado in 6.
Another
Colorado
tough
in
draw.
5. Let's go. I honestly, I think Colorado might end up winning the cup if my squad Carolina doesn't.
Okay. So Colorado, Vinny, you got the Blues. Why?
Just history in general. I think experience.
You love
matters.
history, right? Eric Stahl.
Yeah,
St. Louis
I
Blues.
Anaheim
I think-
Ducks.
fucking guy, man. You know what? Fuck it.
No. Listen, I don't think that it's a terrible take. I don't.
No, I mean, they won the Stanley Cup 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, and they were one of those teams who kind of slept a little bit and woke up. And there's still a lot of good pieces there, right?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying, right? I just feel like once you've been to the dance already, I'm gonna fucking use all kinds of fucking. Oh, forget it. You guys are pissing me off.
No, sorry, I'm laughing at market manager.
You
Mark.
can dance if you want to.
'Cause every
but don't
player-
leave your friends behind.
every player we're talking about, like we talked about McKinnon, we taled about Marshall.
Yeah,
we
they're
talked about-
all from Nova Scotia.
good
yeah.
player. You know where he's from.
From Montreal, Quebec.
Yeah,
Eh?
listen, I looked at the series too, and I said, St. Louis might.
I see an
surprise,
upset.
but nah, man, it's Colorado.
That's another team.
It's another team that it's their time to show something.
Yeah,
man.
and that's another unfortunate luck of the draw. Like a good
For
squad
St.
like
Louis,
Florida, like St. Louis, they're running into a fucking powerhouse.
Yep. So yeah, I'm with you. Colorado, I think, is going to get through there. Vegas, Minnesota, 1-1 this series. Very surprising. Minnesota is they got some game.
Yeah,
I like Mini.
yeah. So I think I'm okay. I like Minnesota. I don't think Minnesota is gonna end up beating Vegas. Vegas again. You got Marc-Andre Fleury. Like when you talk about playoff experience, there's no other goalie in the league that you want playoff experience. I think there's a stat. I think.
What about the young gun
who?
in Minnesota? Who's the guy playing there?
Kakinen?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the player or the goalie?
No, the goalie.
Kakinen. Yeah, Kakinen. But Talbot's gotten he's getting.
Oh
his
yeah,
starts.
Talbot stole it. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think Talbot is good, but the only thing is with me is
I don't trust him.
Talbot. I had him in my fantasy league, and he had some shaky starts. So I think that's what's gonna happen in the playoffs. But dude, like the Flower, I think there was a stat. I think in the last like 12 years, Marc-Andre Fleury became the first goalie in history to become the first goalie to make the playoffs in consistent years or whatever. It was something stupid. Like he's an X factor in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I agree. Look, my heart is telling me Minnesota. I really hope they find a way to win. They've been playing good hockey. There's some good young talent for a team that like a lot of people wrote off. But my money's saying Vegas for sure.
Yeah, and your heart's saying many. I agree with that.
Yeah. But I want Vegas to lose.
No, I'm saying many all the way.
Minnesota is another one of my dark horse teams that I'd like to see. I like Kaprizov a lot. I think Kaprizov is a good player. I think he's going to be a good player in the league for quite some time. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on. I my heart is with Minnesota. But
Me too.
My money's on Vegas for sure.
Yeah, I think Vegas will find a way to win. They're a good team.
Yeah,
that expansion,
did wonders.
That whole freaking system needs to be changed, and I think Seattle's not going to have the same luck. People are going to be smarter this time around. And
I hope so.
Last but not least, Edmonton, Winnipeg.
I got Edmonton.
Okay,
Winnipeg upset.
Okay.
Ooh.
I got the Winnipeg
can't.
upset.
Yeah, I can't bet against McDavid. I just can't. I mean, what he did this year. Look, guys, it's ridiculous. The guy, there's like, here's your average NHL player, and then you got McDavid, right? So I think with him in your lineup, he's the dark horse. I can't see Winnipeg winning. If they do, I'll be very surprised, and I'll be very happy too, because I like Winnipeg. I like the city. I like the team. The fans are amazing, but I just see Edmonton way too strong.
Yeah, it's weird because I just think the weakness is the defense. I'm not confident in Winnipeg's defense. I think that up front they're strong. But let's see what kind of game they bring. Can they be physical? Can they, because look at the Habs. The Habs, not the, when especially on the back end, not the fastest. We were able to slow up McDavid. If the Jets can do that, because the Jets are deeper down the lineup, 100%. Playoff hockey, for some reason, I'm just leaning. I'm with you, Gibby. I think I'm leaning towards Winnipeg. I think they're going to find a way to win this series just based off of playoff style of hockey, and because I just feel like the Oilers are just too dependent on one player. Their depth is just not there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm going to go with the Winnipeg. They're going to find a way to get
Depth.
Depth.
I think these guys need depth.
So yeah, boys, that's it, man. I'm ready. Tomorrow is gonna be a nerve-wracking day,
Honey.
but it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah.
And I urge all Habs fans to
Enjoy it.
embrace the moment, get ready to shit talk if and when we win this series, and let's enjoy. All right, let's get into Vincenzo's Madonna tweets of the week.
Wrong.
What was that? Wrong song.
Now that was the intro.
All right, Lewis. So just loop the music, okay? All right. Before I start with the Madonna tweets of the week, I wanted to give a shout out to Darren Dreger, okay? Bro, for choosing the Leafs as his favorite team to win the cup. You see, bro, we know that you're a Leafs fan, bro. We know it, bro. That much is clear. I mean, it's as clear as the waters of Sorrento, bro. All right? I mean, you spent pretty much John Tavares' last year telling the Montreal media that John was going to be a Hab. I mean, you trolled us to the very end, bro. But you knew that Tavares was going to be with the Bastardi de Toronto. You knew that right away. But you trolled us until the very end, bro. Very good, bro. Amazing, man. Bro, maybe when you were a kid, you wore Leaf underwear. You dressed up as a Leaf player for Halloween. Bro, but today, bro, you work for a national broadcast. All right? You need to at least pretend to show impartialations, bro. All right? There are at least 3 other Canadian teams, bro.
Shame
3
on
other
you.
Canadian teams. Why alienate the Magic Kicks in Alberta or British Calabria, bro? What is wrong with you, bro?
British
All right?
Calabria.
Be better, bro. Okay, you have good hair. You have good hair. You can put mousse in your hair. Bro. You can pass as an Italian, but be better, bro. Okay, that's it. All right, let's go to the tweets of the week. Yeah, just loop that music. I love this music. There's so much this week. My friend Darth, he sent it over to me this week.
That's it.
All right.
Let it go. Let it out of the tank.
All right, let's go. Yeah. All right. So Coach Jay Hyman Hustle says that, hey, Ford Nation, this is how you posture. Everyone knows there won't be a game 6, so agree to allow fans knowing that you'll never have to make good on the promise, bro. This is because the Habs said game 6 is going to be played at the Bell Center.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what? Keep on talking. Keep on talking, bro, because every time you talk, you dig your grave like this, bro. You
That's
dig
it.
your grave, bro, okay? Porco cano, fuck. Just loop the music.
Loop it, loop it, loop it.
Loop it.
Go ahead, baby. Let's go.
All right, so Matt Bedard, Scotian Canadian, says, Habs fans hoping that Habs lose are not Habs fans. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I agree. All right? Like, if you think that, if you want your Habs to lose, then, bro, what are you watching the game for? You know, change your team, bro, and start cheering for another team. I agree with that 100%. What kind of fan are you, bro? All right? I don't like Ducharme. I think the guy's a bacala. But at the end of the day, the guy, he supports my team and I support him. That's it. That's all.
That's
Fuck.
it.
Good for- all right. Big Dick Nick. Sick Nick Suzuki, bro. Ducharme should take Suzuki out to play wheel. That we need more veterans.
More veterans. More veterans.
Bro, I'm not going
That's
to
it,
disagree
bro.
with
We
you.
need that.
Bro, wheel is great, bro. Let's have wheel, bro. Bro, we win the cup with wheel, okay? It's
X
real
factor.
when it's
It's an X
with real. Exactly, 100%, bro. I think that's all I have.
Hey,
Okay,
that's good enough.
that's good enough. Well, yeah.
That was good.
I had-
You
Yeah.
ended it with good.
Another Madonna of the week. I got one for you guys. It's fucking, it's this guy. His name's The Real Vinny 29. He let
he
these
say?
fucking Leaf fans get to him. He doesn't want to fucking listen. I keep telling him, Vinny, relax, bro. Relax. Don't fucking deactivate your account, bro. Just fucking mute everybody, bro. That's it. This guy says I'm deactivating. He deactivates. Bro, you come back 2 days later, bro.
3 days.
3 days, bro. Just relax. Vinny.
We need to
breathe. Just talk to us in the group chat. Tell everybody to fuck off, bro.
That's it. I agree. We need to, lock in, boys. We need
Yeah.
to.
I felt.
We need to
Oh
lock in.
yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
We need to lock in. To all the Habs fans out there. Tomorrow, grab your beer. Get your loved ones. Gather around the TV. Punch the air.
Do what you got to do.
Get ready
I'm going to
Get
climb my
ready.
stairs to this.
for Habs playoff hockey. We did it. We made it. Let's go.
Beautiful, beautiful
Pump-
ending. I love it.
That pumps
Love
me
it.
up all the time.
Love it.
Oh my
Love it.
god.
And boys, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's
Yep.
embrace this.
Yep.
Let's not, fall behind. Let's enjoy. I'm not gonna be down on this. I'm ready to go. You guys want anything before we leave? You want a GSP pep talk like we did last week? You guys want
Yes.
this?
We have to. We
Yes,
have to.
do it.
All right, let's
GSP.
All right, I'm here to make you a little pep talk. I know it didn't start well for you guys.
It didn't.
And I will tell you the same thing that I tell myself before a big fight.
Remember this always.
Sometimes the stress take over, the pressure, the fan, the expectation and everything, and we feel like claustrophobic, you know?
Can't
One thing you
breathe.
need to remember, basically,
Can't
when
breathe.
you start playing hockey is because you loved it. And remember that you do this because you love that. And you're blessed. When you were young, you were dreaming of,
Fucking
of
love
being
that.
sitting here, and now you're sitting
It's
here.
amazing.
So be happy and enjoy the moment.
That's it.
GSP out.
Beautiful.
That's
Beautiful.
that's the
So that's
perfect ending.
That's all we need, boys. You guys ready?
That's all we
Let's
need.
lock in. Hopefully,
Yep.
we come back here
Yep.
next week and we're ready to, talk some shit. That's what I hope.
Yep. So before we end, the show does not. Well, our show ends. The Have a Listen show ends, but from the Dean Blundell Network, it does not end. Playoff Pricks is coming up right after the Washington-Boston game. We got a couple of the fellow podcasters. I believe there's a couple from the Hockey Dummies are coming on. Basically, I don't remember who it is. I believe there's 3 or 4 guys coming on. They're going to chat the Boston-Washington game. But yeah, tune in on the Dean Blundell Net Twitter. I will be retweeting the link once they go live. Yeah. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram,
Everywhere.
fucking Christian Mingle, whatever the fuck you guys want to follow us on. Follow us.
We're
That's
not on
it.
Christian Mingle.
Allegedly.
Speak for yourself. Yeah, exactly. And I'm ready, boys. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's lock in.
I'm fucking
Let's
fired
go.
up.
You know what? Take your Xanax. Do whatever you need to do to calm you down, and let's go
That's
out
it.
and win
That's
some
it.
hockey, boys.
Bro, tomorrow your chat, right? Us 3. Let's do
Let's
it.
go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
That's all we got.
All right.
Enjoy.
See
See ya later.
How does it feel to treat me like you do when you laid your hands upon me?
Have a good time.
See you later. Go, have to go.